Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia Simone, and we're here to get into these Bessemer Hillbillies and the Mysteries of Mayberry, also known as Love and Marriage Huntsville. Child, it's a time. I cannot believe this is what they sold me for TV. I want my money back. Let's just get into this episode. Before we do, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Please and thank you. I just want to start by saying, if Carlos wants to get into theater and writing stage plays, he needs to just say that, because all of this staged action is a little too much for me. Could you at least try to make it real? So the episode kicks off at Tiffany and Lewis's house. Tiffany's parents are coming by to discuss the fact that she and Mel are going to be going to Eutaw, Alabama to pursue details in regard to the identity of her biological father. And she's nervous about how her parents are going to feel. Lewis is letting her know that she has his support. And when her parents get there, they let her know the same thing, that, you know, they are supportive of her, that they love her, and she'll always be their baby. Her dad lets her know that, you know, there was a time that he did fear that if she found her biological parents, they wouldn't see her anymore and she wouldn't want to be a part of their family. But he now knows that that's not true. And so he has a piece about her finding her family. And if nothing else, I feel like this scene speaks to the love of adoptive parents, that I don't think these people could love her anymore if they had birthed her. Moving on. The next stop is Bessemer. We are in Bessemer, Alabama, with Tisha and Marsau to meet with Miss Wanda to see her food truck. This food truck that don't look like it got an engine in it. They're there meeting with the contractor that's going to be giving Miss Wanda a quote on what it's going to cost to get her truck functional. And, you know, she's painting out the vision of where she can see the fryers and this, that, and the third. Marsau cut to the chase. Quantos dinero? How much money is this going to cost us? Contractor say maybe about 40K. This is going to cost you about $40,000 for everything, or total. Marsau says he thinks it's a better investment to just throw the money out the window than to invest in a food truck for Miss Wanda. Now, Marsau, you know you can be a complete asshole. Tisha, in response to Marsau feeling like this is a waste of money, Tisha said, if you had the heart to help Martell, who tried to destroy our family, you can help my mama. Marsau said, well, your mama tried to destroy our family. And this leads us on this hamster wheel of an argument that we cannot get out of. The Holtz started these rumors. We didn't have any rumors until the Holtz. The Holtz actually tried to destroy our family when they started all these rumors, and you were willing to help Martell. Look, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna have to let me off the bus right here, because I can't keep having the same argument. I don't know how we got around to Martell and them talking about the $40,000 it's going to take to make this truck work. Do they owe y'all some money? Why are we there? Tisha keeps asking Marsau, so are you going to invest or not? Now, Tisha, you was talking big. You was talking bad. You were talking real tough at the dinner with Kimmy and Maurice. Oh, he writing checks. Why are you asking questions? You were just making statements. Now you asking for permission? I'm confused. Marsau said, well, I looked under the hood, and I don't know how y'all plan to have this be a mobile kitchen when it's not mobile. It cannot move. The engine don't work, because I don't think it's there. And when Marsau said he looked under the hood, Tisha looked absolutely shocked. Oh, you did? You looked under the hood? He said, yeah, and I'm surprised ain't nobody looked before me. Marsau said, you always blow past the red flags when it comes to your mama. I do not do business like this, and no, I won't be investing my money. So we'll see how this ends up going. Moving on to Tiffany and Mel are on the road headed to Eutaw, Alabama. Now, let me tell you, this whole scene just felt staged. This whole storyline actually feels just forced. It feels like y'all have run out of storylines, and this is what we doing now to have something to do. They let us know on the way to Eutaw, Alabama, that the school and the records that they need burned down a long time ago. So what they're going to do is go to the local newspaper to look for clues. On the way there, Tiffany kind of fills Mel in about her backstory. in terms of the fact that, you know, of course, she's found her biological mother. And in speaking with her biological mother had told her who she believed her father was. Well, she went and pursued that lead. It turns out that man was not her father after they did a DNA test. And after she found out that man was not her father, her biological mother also stopped speaking to her. Now, come on now. The child already is trying to search for her roots. Don't mislead the child and send her on a wild goose chase and all kind of stuff. She might have upset a whole family. She thinking she got a whole lineage of breast cancer and all kind of foolishness on top of not knowing who her, like, just tell the child you don't know and go to Ancestry.com or some shit. Like, just don't do that. So Tiffany also explains to Mail that the reason she's wanting to complete this medical background for herself is because she is looking to have her IUD removed and considering possibly having a baby. And so Mail asks her, well, how does Lewis feel about you having a baby? Tiffany says, well, Lewis kind of feels like I already don't have time for him, so how am I going to have time for a baby? And Mail said, ooh, girl, well, you better listen to him. You better listen to what he's saying, because he ain't talking for no reason. Hello, my name is Hindsight, and I am 2020. Just listen to what I'm saying. So Tiffany starts going into how she works from 6 in the morning to 11 at night, and he's still getting hit. And Tiffany, I'm a very visual person. We don't need these visuals, okay? Please, please, please. You and Lewis is not what I need the visuals of and after work. She is telling Mail, you know, he's still getting everything from me. So what more could Lewis Whitlow want? And Mail said, well, what does he like? Because having a baby won't fill a void. Maybe the man wants time. Maybe if you're gone every hour of the day except the hours you come home to sleep, maybe he wants time to bond, which may lead to making a baby. And Mail told her, you know, listen, having a baby is not going to fill the void. If I don't never agree with nothing else, she say, having a baby does not fill the void in a relationship. It just doesn't. Tiffany starts coming up with all of these reasons why having a baby would fix the issue. About, well, you know, Lewis doesn't like to go anywhere. He doesn't like to travel. You know, having a baby will make him get up and leave. No, it won't. Having a baby is not going to make this person a different version. For the life of me, I do not understand the mentality of, this person is not who I want them to be. Oh, I know what I'll do. We'll have a baby. That'll make you be who I want you to be. And then the baby comes and you're even more of not who I want you to be. I mean, and Mail tells her the same thing. Mail says, listen, if he already doesn't like to go anywhere, having a baby is not going to make him want to go anywhere. It'll give him an excuse to not go anywhere. He's going to tell you, you go ahead, be a social butterfly, live your best life. I'll be at the house with the baby. That's probably what's going to happen. Tiffany starts to go into details about their dating life and what their romance is like. And Mail fell asleep. Mail is all of us. We don't care. So they arrive in Mayberry. Now, I don't know if it's me, but this town was giving very much My Cousin Vinny vibes. They get to the local newspaper and are greeted by the lady that works there, Miss Barbara. They came in, you know, greeting real loud. Hey, I'm Tiffany. I'm Melody. And Barbara looking at them like, what can I help you with today? Miss Barbara ain't for all that loud talking. What do you want? So they explain to Miss Barbara that they're looking for clues in regard to finding Tiffany's father. She guides them to some bound newspapers from the year that Tiffany was born, 1987. They start flipping through and they're seeing all the articles about the Klan, the lynchings, and all sorts of things. They ask a gentleman who happens to be working there how long he's been there. And he says they've been there since the 70s. And he proceeds to give us a very get out of town history lesson. He lets it be known that around the time of 1970, interracial dating would have been grounds for lynching. After a certain year, there were no more white people in the school system because as black people started to take over the county and started to take over the schools, the white people left, which we know as the Great White Flight. And they all moved over to a private school named Warrior Academy. And they asked, well, you know, how do we get access to the records from that school system? And he lets them know you're going to have to find some white people in charge if you want that. In other words, you's going to have to be bold enough to go find the Grand Wizard them. If you want them records that bad, you take your one drop self up there and you ask for them. But I'm telling you, you're going at your own risk. I could see the mail was about ready to run. Tiffany, I don't think you were getting the message, baby. Grab whatever you brought with you and just go on about your business. Go to Ancestry.com or one of them, because this ain't the place to be looking for your answers. And this is very much get out of here before the sun goes down. So once they finally get the hint and very little information, they go on ahead and skedaddle on out of there. Now, when they leave out of the newspaper, there is this absolutely staged coincidence. Where's the people? Where's anybody? Oh, look! There's a guy over there. Let's go talk to him. They go across the street to talk to a black man that happens to be standing outside of this barber shop over here. Now, as they're crossing the street, Mel decides she's going to unzip her hoodie to, you know, entice this man for answers. Now, ain't Miss Wanda just say, you be around here trying to mess people, daddy? No, you better stop. You better stop. They go across the street to this guy who just happens to be standing there with a camera and mic person just already in position. Mel asks the gentleman what year he was born. He says 1969. So they start to tell him the backstory and ask if he is familiar with Tiffany's mom. Well, Tiffany brings a picture of her mother and shows the man, and he says, oh, yeah, I knew her. She used to run with another girl, another white girl, and they used to like to hang around us black guys. Now, I will say, she was already pregnant when I met her, though. She was pregnant when I met her. Sir, ain't nobody asked you that. You might be talking to your damn daddy right there, because what the hell? Yeah, she was already married. She was pregnant when I met her. Tiffany said, oh, so hold on, because this man just told us they'd have killed y'all last. So she was running around here just pregnant and hanging out and kicking it in the street, and people knew she was pregnant, and she was hanging with black people, so they knew it was probably a half black baby. And he, oh, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about none of that. Okay, sir, because see, you done volunteered too much information for nothing. He, basically, I ain't your daddy. Don't come looking for nothing from me. So we move on to the next stop, which is a tasting for Ms. Wanda's food truck. Ms. Wanda is hosting a tasting where she is allowing her family to sample her recipes that are going to be served on her food truck. I don't know if they're trying to turn this show into Tisha's Family Matters, but I'm not here for it. Y'all ain't about to force these people on me every week. That's what you're not going to do. We get to the family gathering, and as soon as we get introduced to the folks, here come Tisha's little brother, T-Man, talking to his cousin. This my girl right here. We got baby on the way. And the girl just says, I'm going to kick your ass. Why you telling everybody? You ain't supposed to tell nobody yet. Why you telling everybody? So Tisha gets there, and T-Man runs up to Tisha to tell Tisha, I got baby on the way. Tisha said, but you ain't divorced. Yeah, I moved too fast, and I didn't recover myself. Tisha said, you didn't recover yourself? What you mean? I split up with my wife, and I didn't give myself a chance. You know, I just jumped into another relationship too fast, and now I got a baby on the way. I'm convinced the T and T-Man is for a tad bit slow. This boy here, something ain't right. So Tisha talks to him about the need to use protection and to be able to provide for your children and not just make them because you can. And at this point, we are introduced to Uncle Jethro, who is also known as Cousin Bernard, who nobody knows quite how he's related to the family. We just call him family. In the South, it's always that it's somebody who ain't really family, but they always louder than the family on behalf of the family, embarrassing the family and stuff. And don't nobody know how they related. And what it is that somebody your grandmama took a liking to a long time ago and just call them cousin, and now y'all stuck with them. That's who Cousin Bernard is. So they have staged a scene where, because this whole episode is staged, I don't care what nobody say. Now I'm really convinced they were fighting in the street last week like some animals because they knew they had nothing to give us in these episodes. This Cousin Bernard character goes and just ambushes Marsau. But you and Besma now. Yeah, remember you called me the Dominicans a mannequin. You called me a mannequin. Marsau said I called you a minion? That's the hell you mean? So then we see Tisha's cousin pull her to the side for them to talk about life and Tisha to be the wise big cousin and, and talk about how marriage has its ups and downs. And her cousin lets her know, she's getting a divorce and she's going to be a single mother of 5 children. And Tisha's encouraging her, letting her know she can do this and it's going to be okay. Look here. I don't want none of this. I ain't interested in not a damn storyline in Besma. I mean, not one. Now, Miss Wanda's food truck, yes, we will watch her participate in Marsau and Tisha's storyline with her antics. But if you think y'all gonna drive me all the way to Besma to watch this shit every week, hell no. Hell no. So then we go back to this argument of wrong words with Marsau and Cousin Bernard, or whatever the hell his name is, over there screaming, "You a controlling freak!" Marsau says it's a control freak, but it ain't. It's either gonna be a control freak, controlling, or a freak. But it ain't gonna be a controlling freak. That just ain't how that works. Well, you all of them. Jesus be a school system. So here go Cousin Bernard. Yeah, you got too many women. Yeah, you got too many women. Yeah, the hotel thing. Here come T-Man with his I got baby on the way slow ass. About that, I wanted to talk to you about that. They got a picture of your back in a hotel. What hotel you was in, bro? I don't know who told these people they could act. This is the worst acting I have ever been victimized by in my life. So Marsau offers them to see his back. Cousin Bernard said, "No, you look like a penguin. We don't see your back. You look like a penguin. We don't see no parts of your back." So now you have the female cousin step up. "We just want you to clarify. Tisha just wants to hear you say." Tisha standing off to the side, just a grinning in that I'm just going to my mama house wig. Here's Cousin Bernard. He not going to admit it. He not going to admit it. Who the hell are you announcing this to? What in the stoning at town center is going on? Why is you screaming, man? So Marsau starts to explain that, he basically has proof of his whereabouts for the particular date that he was accused. The cousins are saying, well, that sounds good, but how do we know that that's the truth? And Marsau tells them that they could have a sniff test. I would have cursed Marsau's ass completely out. Don't invite me to sniff your runaway, okay? Don't nobody want to sniff you to get the truth. Now, if your wife has you accustomed to sniff tests, that's y'all canine ass business. But don't you come offering me to put my head in your lap and smell what you got going on because you don't know how to tell your wife the truth. I'd curse his ass out. But then again, it also wouldn't be me up there in the middle of this damn ambush. But is you cheating on my cousin? My days of that shit is behind me. This just worked my nerves. Because down to the cut. Marsau, are you being true to her? Because, you know, we love our cousin. Look. Ain't T-Man over here with an almost ex-wife and a pregnant girlfriend? And this cousin over here getting divorced from her husband, and you just found out she had a fifth baby you don't know nothing about. I can guarantee you it's some more issues going on around this room. Please, everybody, go get you a potato from Miss Wanda and mind your damn business. So Tisha finally steps in to try to get her family off her husband and says, you know, listen, there was a time when I felt just like y'all. I was demanding answers just like y'all, but I'm, you know, not dumb. I'm a very smart girl. I'm not naive. I know how to do the research I need to do to get the answers I need. And Cousin Bernard said, I beg to differ. I know you didn't just call this damn girl dumb. So Ms. Wanda interrupts all the arguing by hollering, letting everybody know her taters is ready. Y'all, come on, get these taters. Long line, worth your time. She's handing out the food. And here come T-Man. Hey, mama, so I let everybody know about Krishan. Now everybody know. I got a baby on the way. Miss Wanda said, what? He said, yep, I done leaked it out. This boy couldn't wait to be on TV. Boy, you are not a celebrity, and this is not TMZ. You're not leaking news. Yeah, I leaked it out. Miss Wanda said, well, you leaking it to me too? I didn't know that. Goddamn. He said, I mean, I had told you. She said, no, you told me it was possible. You didn't tell me you knew for sure. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. That's on you. I ain't raising no babies. I ain't watching no babies. I already got 2 of my grandbabies at the house with me. I ain't taking no more. They're going to have to learn the hard way this time. So everybody's sitting around eating their potatoes. And here go T-Man. You like your meat and potato, man? Marsau said, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's going to be real good once we get this food truck running. So here goes Marsau telling him how he, you know, don't think this is the best investment. We need to probably consider some other alternatives. And here go the best hillbillies. Nah, Marsau just cheap. Marsau being cheap. You don't want to get no money. You just don't want to spend no money. Well, here's my question. Hello, excuse me. Just one question. How many dollars do y'all have on the $40,000? I was just wondering while y'all are screaming and calling people cheap about what they are not investing into something that you plan to benefit from. How many $5 do you have on it? None? Then that's how many opinions you should have. Okay then, all right. So the episode comes to an end with Kiki and her husband showing up at the shindig. And you can tell she is the cousin that don't nobody care for. She don't even be around there like that because you see everybody eye cutting to the side. The hell she doing here? Watch this helpful. Hey, girl. How your mama doing? All right. And it looks like that's exactly where we're going to pick up next week, which is with Kiki coming to the party to knock all this over, because it's going to be a Bessemer hillbilly brawl. And it also looks like the guys are headed to Atlanta, and Marsau is hoping that Maurice's fun doesn't include adultery. That's where this mess came to an end. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more because that's all they gave me. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next review. In the meantime, I love you, mean it. Bye.